Want one of these custom figures? I'll be giving away one of these once we hit 3,000 subscribers. All you have to do is comment which one's your favorite. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, I'm back with another repaint. Today I have another Shimo, but not regular Shimo, we have Playmate's Giant Shimo. I have done a repaint on a Shimo figure before, but since they released the bigger version, I thought I would do another one. And here's the previous one I did. As you can see, it's a lot smaller than the new one, and the details are a little bit more better on the new one. I'll be doing a similar repaint, but this time with better paints. And here's a look at the paints I used, which are iridescent paints, which give it a cool effect to it. I found these at Michael's, but they can be found at any hobby store. Here he is out of the box. As you can see, it comes with no accessories. He does come with his tail that we have to connect, but other than that, it doesn't come with anything else. For the $25 price tag, I would say it's pretty good. To me, it's better than the smaller Shimo. The details are better, and the overall scale just makes it better. And for the repaint, I'll start by sanding it down. And since the spikes are made out of rubber, it's going to be very difficult for the paint to stick. Once the sanding is done, I just prime all the spikes black. And here I'm using an iWater airbrush, but any airbrush works. And now just to spray all the spikes. And here it is once all the black is painted. And I'm just going to let that dry for about 30 minutes before we apply our next color. And the first color is Color Shift Pastel Blue. And again, I'll just be airbrushing all the spikes with the color. And for some reason I had trouble spray painting this one, so I had to go back and forth several times. Here are the spikes after the first color, which I definitely think the iridescent paint gives it a really cool effect. And the next color is Color Shift Plum Flash. And for this color, I just spray across all the spikes lightly. And I also wanted to add blue paint to his eyes, so I primered it all black. First, I tried using the Color Shift paint, but it didn't stick, so I ended up switching around with several types of paint. Here I just used the light blue paint. And also painted the tips of the spikes with the light blue paint. And for the body, I just use these soft pastels. I just break them down and paint them across the entire body. I start with the tannish color just to add a little bit of color. And now I go over it again, but this time with the black one. and for the feet I use a dark brown pastel. And after all that, here's the final reveal. And here he is up close. I think it came out pretty good. I really like the effect on the color shift iridescent paints and how the paint on the face turned out. Maybe I could have added a little bit more paint on the body, but since he's supposed to be white, I didn't want to overdo it. And here's the tail, which I think looks really cool and changes color depending on the light. But now let's compare it to my other custom Shimo. And here they are next to each other. As you can tell, there is a huge size difference. And in my opinion, the spikes on the bigger one came out way better than they did on the small one. And one thing that I corrected is that her nails were supposed to be blue instead of black. And here's a better look at the comparison of the spikes. And here's Giant Shimo compared to my SH Monster Arts Evolved Godzilla and SH Monster Arts Kong. And I would say that the Giant Shimo scales way better than the smaller Shimo. But that's all for this custom. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments how you think it turned out, or if you have any questions making yours. I'll see you in my next custom.